blame on anybody for the way things are in that area that you chose, and write that down. Write that down. It could be your parents or yourself, or your spouse. Now you want to look back over what you've written, okay? Look back over what you've written. And notice all the meaning and the story, the interpretation and the justification and opinion you've added to this area. So look back over what you've written. You want to start looking at, noticing all the meaning that you added. It shows up like you have an opinion about something, or you have a justification about it, or there's some story in there. Notice all the significance you've added to your reasons. Just look. Yeah, notice all the significance you've added to your reasons. So as you're looking, right, noticing all the significance, and looking back over what you wrote, how many of you can see the significance? Stories, the justifications. Some of you are still writing. Question is, yeah, how many of you can see the significance for the opinions or the stories and justifications or the reasons in this area? So BJ, there's a couple of, who else? So nobody in this group? Are we doing this looking good thing again? Are we being reasonable? Gotcha, I see you over there. So here's the question, you ready? Are you willing to acknowledge your reasons and stand for something being possible? Something you could give your word to. In that area that's bigger than your reasons. Sure. Or no, okay. So the question is, are you willing to acknowledge your reasons and stand for something being possible? Something that you can give your word to. In that area that's bigger than your reasons. So take a moment and write down what you can stand for in that area. What could you stand for in that area?
What if the answer is no?
Okay, well, you're not willing?
Not really. That in reviewing it, I think I just became okay with the fact that it's just not. Yeah, that's important. That's okay.
So you're willing?
Like I put it down as an area I wanted to improve, and then going through this exercise, it's like, You know what?
Yeah, so you said yes, you are willing to acknowledge your reasons to stand for something if possible. You acknowledged it.
I think I'm okay with that date.
Great. Yeah, so what's possible other than that date? Meaning like you could, I mean, if it's not, if it's your choice to date and you're great, that's totally your creation. There's nothing wrong with it. So what's possible now, since you've distinguished that, wow, I really don't want to date. Something now becomes possible.
And I haven't, so it comes back to neutral.
If you're honoring your word, what actions would you take? If you were honoring your word, so we said, write down what you can stand for in that area, right? If you were honoring your word, what actions could you take? I know. Yes.
I'm starting to get this. I really, because I feel like I'm such a risk taker. I'm one of those people you say, don't do that, I'm gonna go and do it. And damn if I look good or not. I've been through enough in my life, I really don't give a rat's ass what people think about me anymore. So the whole looking good thing in my brain is like, they like me or they don't, I don't care. If they love me, great, if they don't, whatever. I'm too old to worry about it anymore. I'm gonna go forward in life, have a good time, damn torpedo. So this whole, I'm struggling with this.
Can I just offer you something?
I agree with Maggie, I feel the same.
That's how you look good.
You didn't melt my brain, I don't get it. I mean,
That's
I gotta be
how-
honest about
I
it.
know.
By being honest, I'm looking good.
That's,
I'm sitting here writing all this down, trying to absorb it, and it's not, it doesn't sink in. I just,
and that's how you look good.
I don't feel like I look good, and I don't care.
That is how you
I'm
look
trying to
good.
get to the basis of,
By not having concern for looking good or avoiding looking bad, there's no risk. That's how you look good. It's to look bad.
I don't feel like I look bad though.
Part of it. It's the flip side, yeah. It's the other side of it.
What if that's what it is? And that's what, it is what it is, that's what it is, I mean.
So what's your experience of yourself?
What do you mean by that? What's my experience of myself? I don't understand the question.
So what's your experience of yourself always being someone who looks good by not having a concern for looking good?
I don't think I always look good.
I'm not
I
asking you
know
this.
there's not times that I do look.
Heidi, I'm having a conversation. So when you, just thought I walked in, sorry. Anyway, so the other flip side of it is you look, concentrate. So, that's how you look good. And what's the experience of yourself?
I don't understand what you're asking me about the experience of myself. I don't sit and criticize myself all the time. What do you want? I don't know.
Let's go back to that area that you wrote down.
That's it, I didn't write anything down because I'm sitting here going, I take risks in every freaking area.
So what's the area you wrote down?
From my job, to my finances, to my relationship,
Heidi.
all of it.
What's the area that you wrote down, that you didn't write down? What's the area, you chose an area?
I wrote, I'm a risk taker, I struggled with this exercise when I wrote down all the questions you asked.
Okay, so what's an area of your life that's either working or not working as well as you'd like it to? That you're not taking risks?
Where I'm not taking risks? I can't think of anything. Every day for me is a risk. With my finances, with my job, with everything that I do is a risk. I take it on willingly.
I'm
It's
willing,
living every day.
well, I'm willing to bet that there's an area that you don't take a risk.
I'm safe sexually. That's good, I don't take any risks that way, not multiple partners.
Yes, that's
I don't know. I just don't know.
I wrote down all the questions, I'm committed to thinking about it and working on it some more, but I am honestly sitting in this chair going, and the people that know me may be able to go and say, you should be as risk and everything that she does, I don't know. But
Got it, yes?
Could it be maybe the word risk, the interpretation that we're putting behind it? Because, I mean, I started to write, okay, well, where am I not being fully immersed into what I want to do? So, okay, so I don't work out every single day, but I want to work out every single day. And I make the intention to work out every single day. But I make up for it trying to eat healthy, and then as long as I fit in my clothes, I'm okay. So, I'm saying, okay, so what are you doing now? So then, but I have another kid now. But here's the thing though, like that word risk, right? Like, to me, a risk is like throwing yourself into the fire, you know? And it seems like Heidi does that all her life. Like, that's exactly how she operates, right? Like, there's nothing holding her back. And then I perhaps take risks, right? I mean, I'm very risky, I'll change a career, like have it, I'll immerse into it. It sounds risky to other people, but to me, it's just a way of life, which is probably, right, what you're saying, it's your way of life too. And so, what does risk mean?
What is risky? What's
I
that?
mean, are we even supposed to put a meaning, or like, because this is really like, right now.
So we're talking about something that is not comfortable. You're not safe.
No. There you go.
that's a risk.
That's a huge risk. But there's reasons for risk, which is just
Okay, so
with the news.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to your question. I don't, actually. I'm just gonna, I just don't know.
I feel the same as Maggie, and I say that before about looking good. I do understand that, but you know, I think I lived all of that. I'm not saying that now, you know, it's beyond me, but
Well,
this,
then, we can't hear. Could they go to the mic?
Yeah.
and speak?
I just remember, I agree with Heidi. I feel exactly the same. Taking risks. I've always taken risks. But there was something here that I found that I'm not very good at taking this risk.
Okay, what is it?
Well, thank you. Thank you. Team leader. flourishing, and I'm just doing like one job at a time. And I know I can do more, multiple. And I think my thing is having the full understanding of financing and really understand it, where all aspects, where then I can become more creative. I'm not doing this probably because I don't fully understand it. I don't want to look stupid to the financiers.
That's authentic.
Yeah.
How many of you relate to that? You don't want to assume, yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, if there's money there, I will look stupid. I don't care to go over there if I understand it. But what I put in, why I don't do it now is because I'm getting old. I want to wind down. I just did a project that took 3 years and, oh my God, so much stress. So I don't want to do that again. And I want some time to think about what I enjoy doing. But then I also have to create a retirement plan.
So what do you create?
What am I going to create? What am I going to create?
Yeah.
Oh, multiple
You're gonna give up your
rentals.
reasons, right?
Oh, multiple rentals, but I really have to get my head around. It's something about paper.
Remember.
Yeah, paper, even emails actually. I
So
hate
what would be an
emails.
unreasonable action? What would be an unreasonable action for you to take to fulfill on that?
When you say unreasonable, what do you mean unreasonable? You know, not reasonable. Unreasonable.
Yeah, so we said reasonable was what?
Say.
Say,
With
oh,
justifications, excuses, right? So unreasonable,
okay, the way forward would be to have a game plan, speak to my accountant, and
are these new actions?
no, I've already got that on, but I never make the date. So he knows that I want to speak to him, and
So
like the mortgage
unreasonable-
brokers.
Unreasonable new actions that are unreasonable.
New actions, that's unreasonable. Laying in bed not doing anything, is that unreasonable? That would be considered unreasonable, but it's not new. Sorry, it's not new.
Guys, you gotta get the impact of your life. This is not fun and games up here. Why would you ask me that question?
Because when you say unreasonable is, you know, doing something unreasonable is not a clever thing to do, no?
Well,
My,
you want to fulfill in something in your life, yeah?
yes.
Because we all do. And you've got to take an action to fulfill on that. That's unprecedented, new, you've never done before, to fulfill on that area.
Yes.
Okay?
Mm-hmm. And
Are you looking good right now?
I don't really. No, I'm not looking good right now. But I'm waiting for something from you which you're not going to give me, right? So, do I care? Not really. I mean, I came up saying I understand how Heidi feels.
You're going to stand here and completely destroy something that you could create for your life. That's what you're doing.
How am I destroying it?
Look.
No, I can't see. How am I destroying it?
You gotta look.
Because I said what I said about the retirement plan?
I mean, it taken me all over in crime drawing.
Okay, all right, I'll go,
All over. No,
I'll
it's
go
not-
think about
It's
it.
not wrong. This is
No.
what you do. This is just the mechanism you have. It's not personal to you. This is what you do. See, right now it's risky for you. So you're going to wait for me to tell you an answer, to look at me, to not sure, to be confused, versus like really being engaged, like, wow, something's at stake here for me.
But nothing's at stake. I mean, I've just said what I need to do. Why is it, no, I'm sorry, I don't get it. I know this is supposed to be my, what is it, winning ways? Or racket,
This is
but,
what it looks like to be uncoachable.
Yes.
Are you willing to create a possibility?
that's why I made these notes.
Are you willing to write down the moment?
Yes.
Okay. So if you could really create something that inspired you. Are you guys ready?
Your mic is better.
Slow. Yeah.
I just wanted to hit that. I've done it before, so thanks guys. I'll work on that next time. There, better.
So much better.
So, you don't, so I just want you to I invite you to consider this. This is how you suppress yourself. You're suppressed right now. It's like your behavior is you're not gonna get it, you're not sure, but I was looking at this. You will hold on to that, you will fight to stay safe.
So I'm playing safe by doing what I was asked, right?
No, you're not.
No?
You're not doing what you were asked. You're lying to everybody in this room. You're
How?
wasting all of our time.
Oh, hold on.
Selfishly.
Hold on. You guys, hold on a second. This is how, we're not doing that. I get it, but we're not doing that. So, you can have a breakthrough. You gotta be one of these grades for yourself. 'Cause this is what it looks like to look good.
I'm gonna go and sit down.
It's your choice.
Yeah, because I don't know really why I'm here. I mean, Drew says I'm wasting everybody's time. I don't want to waste anyone's time. And, you know, I just came up to say that,
Amina, hold on a second, hold on a second. I'll handle that. There's no judgment, it's not gonna do that. So you have an opportunity to create a possibility that inspires you right now. And you're actually not doing that.
I want to.
What inspired you?
What inspires me, possibility always inspires me.
Yeah?
That's why I'm here. The possibility of any possibility.
Okay, so let's pick that, what's a possibility in that area?
Possibility in this area is really doing what I need to do.
Which is?
Is to make phone calls, to just do it.
So to take action, to cause the matter, cause the matter,
Yeah.
to be, creating the possibility of being fulfilled.
Yeah.
Does it inspire you?
Yes. Fulfillment, growth inspires me, yes.
So when are you gonna take those actions?
Right away.
Okay, so who should be here? BJ, it's yours.
Got it.
All right, good
It's
job.
hard.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay. So I want you to turn to partners. Make sure you guys have partners in your groups, or if there's 3 and 2, okay? Okay, so yeah, 3, 2. Turn to somebody in your group, okay? And say what you're taking on regarding being in action in the area that you've been reasonable, or an area that you've been procrastinating, or not acting, or avoiding cleaning up a mess. For example, if you know you have a relationship at work with a coworker and you've been ignoring something, that's cleaning up a mess, right? So say what you're taking on regarding being in action in some area where you've been reasonable, or you've been procrastinating, or not acting, or avoiding cleaning up a mess. I'm going to give you guys 1 minute each. Go ahead and turn to your partner chair. Okay, go ahead and switch. If you haven't switched, please switch. 1 more minute. Okay, 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. Okay, start to wrap it up. Okay, please smell at your partner. Great work. All right. Okay, let me have your attention. So, as I said, every session there is an announcement, an opportunity for an announcement. And why we have these announcements is because it gives you, the graduate, an opportunity to see what's available to you and other events that we have going on at the center. Okay? So tonight's announcement is, it's really unique. And it comes one time per month. And it's the one time that you as a Landmark Forum graduate and your friends get to spend an entire evening with a Landmark Forum leader. And it happens 12 nights a year, so one time a month. And these are called the special evenings about the Landmark Forum. And they're the embodiment of the distinctions of the Landmark Forum. So you're empowered to make the difference that you want to make with your friends and family, your loved ones, right? And it all takes place inside the unique way that you have come to expect the Landmark Forum leaders to create what's really possible for you. So what I want to do is I want to create the opportunity of the November special evening about the Landmark Forum. Remember I said it's once a month. And to help me illustrate this, we're going to do a little activity. So I want you to turn to a clean page of your notebook. So I want you to choose a relationship where you're committed to causing a breakthrough. And write down the name of the person in that relationship at the top of the page. Yep. So you're going to write down the name of the person in the relationship you want to have a breakthrough with. At the top of the page. A relationship where you're committed to causing a breakthrough. So I want you to write down the answers to the following questions. How do you see yourself in the relationship? Do you see yourself as loving? Do you see yourself as bossy? A joy to be with? Or not good enough? How do you see yourself in this relationship? Next question. What's your view